Hello, Priscilla Fauntleroy here at Fauntleroy Marketing Strategy. That is www.fauntleroymarketingblog.com. Today, I just want to talk with you briefly about how to overcome objections. One of the reasons that people do not prospect in their home business is because they're afraid of objections, and they're afraid that they're going to have so many questions and they're not going to be able to answer them. But I just wanted to just let you know 5 tips that I came up with to help me overcome objections in my home business. And I'm hoping that you would take these tips also and apply them to your home business and see how you're able to tackle your clients, your prospectors head on without worrying about not being able to answer the questions. Now, the first tip that I want to give to you about overcoming objections is to be positive. You have to maintain a positive attitude. And the one thing to remember is that people are scared. They're not certain about what they want to do. So they're looking for you to answer their questions. Sometimes it seems as if it's objections, but sometimes it's just them being curious. But you just need to be ready to answer their questions, and you want to maintain that positive attitude. The next thing you want to do is you want to work your business. You want to know your work. You want to go back, look over the manuals that you got, the trainings the online trainings that are available to you, and you want to be able to understand exactly what you're doing, so that when those questions come to you, you can answer them with no problems at all, and you can actually go back and review those items that are in your manual or online, and be able to apply them to those customers, to those people who are interested in the business but just don't know how or don't know what to do. Now, the third tip I have is you don't want to be afraid. The one reason that people do not, or home marketers, home business marketers, do not prospect is because they're afraid. They are afraid of objections. And so, what better way to avoid objections? Not to do it. Therefore, you're not facing your fears. You have to face your fears. You have to understand that objection is here to help you in addition to your clients. So don't be afraid and just move forward with your objections. The next one that I want to say to you, the tip number 4, is to be honest. To be honest. People know when you're trying to tell a lie. People know when you just don't know. Be honest with them. If they ask you a question, be honest with them. Give them the answer. It may not be the answer they want to hear, but it places you in a position of trustworthiness. And you want your clients, you want your prospectors to trust you. So you need to be honest with them. And if you don't know the answer, you don't know the answer. Be honest and say, you know what? Let me go investigate that more, and I'll come back with you about this. Are there any other questions that you have that we can address at this present time? Just be honest with them. And the fourth tip that I have, that I apply, is not to be afraid of rejections. And you're like, well, what does objections and rejection has to do with anything? Well, a lot of people think because a person's asking you questions over and over again, they're thinking that that person really is going to reject you. But as I mentioned before, they're not trying to reject you. It's not about you. It's about the business itself. It's about what you have to offer. It's about if they really want what you have to offer. So if they reject, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Move forward and know that Objection and rejections are not the same. Rejection is, I just don't want to do it. Objections is, you know what? I'm thinking about it, but I need you to help me to move forward on this. I need you to clear my mind so that I can understand what's going on. So those are my 5 tips that I want to leave with you about how to overcome objections. Understand that people really want to know, and they are going to ask questions. Some would be on the borderline, and they need you to help them cross over on the other side. So remember, stay positive. Know your work. Don't be afraid. Be honest, and don't worry about rejections. This is Priscilla Fauntleroy from Fauntleroy Marketing Strategy. That is www.fauntleroymarketingblog.com. You know, if you love this today, definitely click below, send me an email so we can talk and converse. Remember, overcome objection and watch your business explode. See you on the other side. Priscilla.